guy. And like with Tristan Thompson getting the trainer pregnant. Mm-hmm. And to men, once you climax in a female, your life is not your life no more. You have put all control in that woman's life. And I just want Tristan, who's a player, you got to understand who he is. That's why I talk in my stand-up. Know who you are. If you're a player, be a player. Like, you know, if you get a girl pregnant, you got the money, I don't get you a place to get you a nice car. You know, I come see you, take little trips. You got to know how to do that. Because Nick Cannon cold with it. You can say whatever you want to say about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, he don't have a girlfriend. He let you know. You find out on the news. He having another kid. You think you got the only baby. And you can't say nothing to him because Nick like, look, I'm doing me.
And I told you what it was.
Right, I'm telling you what it was. You know, and you would never think Nick was that smooth. And he ain't knocking up no ugly girls. He pulling some of the baddest women. I mean, once you got Mariah Carey, you know, when I saw that, I said, what?
You know, number 8 now.
Number 8. Yeah. Like, that's phenomenal, but he could take care of them.
Phenomenal.
He could take care of them. And that's what I tell guys. Sex, love is for men who have accomplished something. If you ain't got 25,000 in your account right now, you don't even deserve to have sex. If you had 25, you don't deserve to walk up to a woman and destroy her life. You know, use that.
So you gotta have 25,000 just to have sex.
25,000, yeah. I believe you have that 25. Now here's the thing.
Say that one more time. I've heard you say that before. I don't think I disagree when you say you're sexy for people with.
Imagine if you work hard all week, and Friday night, you know, you're like, I met Betty's or Karen. Man, I think I'll partake in some sex. Now you can take her to dinner and go to a nice movie, you know, and seduce her. Don't think she's obligated because she's going out with you. Because women like to have a nice time. If the atmosphere is right, the car smelling good, you know, you got the right music going, you treating her like a lady, you'd be surprised what can happen. But men don't take the time to invest, or they don't want to put and they think if this one don't do it, it's a wrap. But yo, it ain't always gotta be that way. And you can make this girl a friend. That's right. And be patient enough to wait until she gives it to you. Or guess what? After 30, 60 days, you may not want to be with that woman or guy, right? Because once you get on the phone, you hear the kids in the background yelling and screaming, people having problems, you start hearing, do I really want to be around? Yo, you ever met somebody, you hear what's going on, and you're like, let me go handle that. Like, go handle that. You don't want to talk to them more. You don't be involved with that. Nah, bro. Not me. I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, man. Shout out to Breakfast Club, man, for educational uses only. Find an interview on the Breakfast Club. I believe it was done 5 days ago to today. We talked a little bit on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram Live. I go live while I'm walking the dogs every now and again. Put my Instagram up here for y'all, so y'all know. You gotta watch how you open your Twitter, man. Twitter be having porn and stuff on there. I be reminding myself, man. Twitter be, bruh. Twitter be having straight porn. You can't open your Twitter out, bro. You can't open your Twitter out, bro, on in public, bro, especially on the internet. I be reminding myself, bro. So yeah, we're gonna go right here, man. Hope you guys, follow if we get to 1,000. I redid my Twitter a while ago. Okay, brought it back a minute ago. So hopefully you guys follow me on Twitter. But TK Kirkland says you need 25. Now, my thing is that is a little bit subjective, bro. I mean, it's a little bit, I won't say subjective, it's vague, bro. Obviously, it's everything is opinionated, it's subjective. To me, it's vague because if you talking about you need 25K, now I heard it in this context. Yesterday, I didn't hear. Mike sent it to me on Instagram, so I didn't hear it in this context yesterday, right? So I actually got the opportunity to hear in this context, and I think he can come and clarify it on the internet. He welcome to come on my channel, like TK. But the way I took it is that if you want to be a player, you need 25,000. If you're gonna play the field, you need 25,000. You know, because he said, "Well, guys don't wine and dine no more." Shit, when I can get Netflix and chill, and I can smack out for not even just giving you a bottle of water, and I give you gas money and nothing. Women got to change that, bro. Women got to change that, and that's a certain level of woman, TK Kirkland. That's a certain level of woman, bro. It's a certain level of respect. But the thing about it is women be wanting sex too, so they settle. That's when they got 2 or 3 kids, they finally get a babysitter. You don't have to take chicks out no more. And then you take certain chicks out and they be freaks. And a lot of times you don't have to spend $1 no more. Now, he talking about a certain caliber of woman, right? A certain age of woman. Now, if you want to be a player, he right. So if you want to be a player and have kids, you need 25,000. Definitely agree with that. You probably need a lot more. But if you're the average dude out here just at the club smashing a certain type of woman, you need 25,000, bro. You don't even need to take her to TGI Fridays. You don't need to take her to Chipotle. You ain't got to give them nothing. I remember we had some chicks, bro. I was hanging with the drug dealers in the neighborhood at the time, man. I don't even know how we linked up, bro. You know how you go downtown, depending on where you live at. And really downtown becomes dangerous because all the people from the city, all the different hoods, you know, they all downtown. So me personally, I felt, you know, I ain't gonna say I felt a lot comfortable partying in the neighborhood. You know, that was just me. Because I knew most of the people in the neighborhood. I knew if it did go down, go back to the crib, you know, with the homies, the trap, whatever you need to get. So you gonna not take your average chick and wine and dine her. Nah. I don't like, bro. He talking about like you messing with like high caliber chicks. Like Nick Cannon said. Of course. Of course. You can do all that for them. And the reward is trash. The box is trash. So do you need $25,000 to casually date? No. Do you need $25,000 to get the chick at the club and you know, call her up? You know, I had chicks I called up right after the club. They ain't even got in the house. I pull up, wow. When I was younger, that's how I went. I'm not gonna spend $25,000. I didn't have to buy a Coney dog, chili cheese fry, Detroit staple. I had to buy none of that. None of it. So he talking about, but he didn't talk about what women got to bring to the table. That's what dudes forget. What women got to bring to the table. Just a trophy. Just being a trophy, bro, that's nothing. Because when it boiled down to it, looks like Denzel Washington not going to raise your kids. Looks not going to do your laundry. People, now you got men. It's so many simpletons out here. Now you got men when you say, well, you want a woman cooking clean, whoop-de-whoop. Now you got dudes out here saying, it's a life skill. Everybody should cook and clean. But if I'm paying all the bills, I'm paying 80%, 70%, 70% and up. In some cases, 60% up, depending on, how I break down. I'm paying 70%, 80%, 90%, 100% of the bill. Nigga, I shouldn't even have to, shouldn't have to turn on the dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to scrape a pot. I shouldn't have to eat KFC, Popeyes more outside the weekend, more than 2 days a week. If you at home sitting at the crib, you should keep yourself in shape. You should cook. You should clean, especially if you're not. Yeah, you at the home all day. Raising the kids is not a job. But dudes like him, they speak from a male's perspective. But nobody ever says what women need to do, and that's the crazy thing about it. And that's what my man was trying to say on my Instagram live last night. Nobody ever say what women need to do. Now, if you out here playing the field, you don't come out and have less than $100 in my pocket sometimes. With chicks, less than 100. Come on. Now, if you talking about you gonna be a player out here, you gonna play and high roller chicks, you don't mess with the chicks that Nick messing with. Yeah, you need some money. Yeah, you need some money. It's a lot of chicks that's like that's the trophies. You know what I'm saying? The trophy girls. that Nick got. But it's a lot of chicks that look just as good as Nick's chicks that's in the hood. Sometimes you gotta kind of like clean them up a little bit, polish them up a little bit. When I was telling Instagram Live, man, it's good chicks out here. I will say that. These dudes turn them demonic. But that's another story. But yeah, you need 25K if you playing high caliber. Yeah, you paying this, I can't really get a word out for him. If you out here like, he talking about, well, you take her here, this might change it. But bro, why would I even take a chick out on a date when I know I can smash on Netflix and chill? Straight up and down. You wine and dine, you get what you want, it's trash. Or if it's good, I mean, like I said before, a lot of dudes that's the dudes that he talking to that's not, that's still young, that can apply this, bro, they not work. They just getting off. They just keeping their women in order. The kid at college got his women in order. You got a chick from Baylor coming in, you got a chick from Texas coming in, you got a chick from University of Texas San Antonio coming. He playing, you know what I'm saying? He playing the field. So you don't need 25K to play the field at all. Now, if you get to that point where you want to mess with these top notch chicks, these chicks that entertainment chicks mess with, cool, I guess. But I see them dudes with a lot less do a lot more. And that's if you ain't got no game. But you do need money if you playing on a Nick Cannon level. That's a fact. If you playing on Nick Cannon level, we need some money. You playing with Mariah, you playing with whatever else they got out there. You mess with all that, of course. But most of us, unless you're in Atlanta, you see a lot of professional and women, you see the celebrities in the clubs and the malls. But 9 times out of 10, you can't even get there. If you ain't got, you need way more 25,000 to be in the VIP. You ain't gonna spend your life savings. So you ain't gonna get there. If you ain't making, I'm being nice. If you ain't making 600K a year, you're not even gonna get there. And I'm being nice. You're not even gonna be in the section with a Christina Milian, all these other chicks, whoever I can't even think of. You're not even gonna be in the area. He talking about balling on a high level. A lot of niggas, they mess with chicks that's just as bad as Christina Milian in the hood or in the area. He just ain't famous. What he saying? He's all that. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh, girl, break over, walk over." He said, you strip of her beauty and her sassy, whatever her personality. She's just a C+ grade average. He right. He right, bro. Like, come on. Do you really? When you looking for a chick out, do you really worry if her pants rainbow, or you care if it's Louis Vuitton or Burberry? I don't care about none of that, bro. That's why chicken spend $20 on the outfit, and a nigga like C.K. Kirkland talking about Nick Cannon will change her life and make her wealthy. So I disagree. For a young dude out here that's playing the field, bro, sometimes you just need a bottle of water and transportation and a lift, if that. If that, bro. It's a lot of dudes out here who got a lot less that's doing a lot more with women. You look at these chicks, man, she fine. Her baby daddy, what? Sometimes these chicks be lonely, the self-esteem be low. So, but they never talk about what women got to bring to the field, to the table. Never. Women could just be a trophy. And that's the message they push. We never talk about what women, and women never talk what they should bring to the table. When you start talking about cooking and cleaning, now men saying that's a life lesson. Everybody should cook and clean. So I pay all the bills and cook and clean. That don't sound like a recipe for somebody to stay. That sounds like a recipe to go around and cheat. A lot of these chicks keep making out. They can't make no food. They can't cook. Can't raise kids. Kids, 5th grade, reading at the 1st grade, kindergarten level. Don't set the example. And it's going to be some women on here. Well, I do. You're an anomaly. Just like the right guy that y'all talking about, all these guys are trash, and it's an anomaly to meet the right guy. I feel you. But overall, I disagree with the message to the young guys. Now, if you balling, like Tristan, you got 25K. So I mean, come on, for me to go on a date for dinner and a movie, I told y'all in Detroit, in the metro, I go out to the bar, I'm gonna spend less than $100. Less than $100. Movie tickets, like if you go after the matinee time, it's $9 a piece. That's $18. Let's say we do like the little bucket. Overall, 35 last time I went to the movies, right? Let's round up to 40. That's 40. We go to Applebee's. Like, come on, we're talking about first date. That's another $50. Let's say 60. It's $100. $100. That's it. People talking about dinner in the movie. Like, come on, like we about to go. Like, you get wifey responsibilities. Like, we about to go to Benihana's, and we about to go to Shogun, and we about to go out to J. Alexander's or something. Like, bro, come on. Not these, regular chicks, and not even these Instagram models. That's it. Y'all celebrity niggas that look down and make these chicks rich. So on the first day, you doing Applebee's, you doing TGI Fridays, you doing something like that. Can't think of too many like national other chains right now. You doing something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you don't even know if, unless you Dutching, you don't even know if she gonna like you, bro. You don't even know if she date. It's a video going viral a couple years ago, a chick joking on the kids saying he ugly, she only went out for free food. So why would I break the bank? Come on. Honestly. And a lot of these dudes don't even know if a woman like you can tell if a woman like you or not. You can tell if she there for the food just by the conversation. Just when you pull up, like, what's good. And she brush you off, you keep trying to get her. Sometimes you can tell if you on the internet texting. Sometimes you could just tell. A lot of these niggas can't. For $25K to play the field in the regular world, 6 figures, 100,000 and under 100,000, no. No, these chicks get desperate. They get lonely. They want sex just like we want sex. These are the facts. And in your world, if we ain't got $25,000, you must be a rapper or R&B star. So in your world, if you going around playing and getting women pregnant, even in any world, you do 25K to get, babies are expensive. You need 25K if you're going to get girls pregnant and be the player of life and get girls pregnant. I agree. You need 25 and more. But we just casually kicking it. No, I don't need 25K for a chick who outfit come from Rainbow. That's less than $20. Everything less than 20. I don't need 25K for a chick who got Louis Vuitton and Burberry on anyway. And she dating some middle-aged dude. All I got to do is chop it up and she going to date down. I mean, people cheat, they date down regardless. 95% of the time, they date down. So if I got the gift of gab, if I just know how to play it, or if you just want them dudes at the job to make a chick laugh or whatever, or you can make a chick, however your game plan is to penetrate, to break the ice, to get a chick to like you, like, bro, a lot of times it's not going to cost nothing. A lot of times y'all have to work, y'all drinking, she buying her drinks, you pull up, what's good, whoop, 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 ah. You know what I'm saying? Dude, women are made to be all with words. That's why more women go to church, continue to go to church from after their youth and middle age, because they like the way the pastor play with the words. That's all it is. It's words. I seen the ugliest chick, the ugliest dudes do it. If you know how to talk, you know how to chop it up, you'll be all right, man. I seen dudes do it. But it is what it is. I disagree I disagree if you're talking about casually kicking it with regular, where if you dating like top notch chicks, I get what he's saying, but you just wait till they get married anyway, and they gonna start cheating on their husband anyway when he out working making that money. That's why happened to Jeff Bezos, and that's what happened to the majority of them. When you make your money, you training, whatever you're doing, profiting, flipping books, whatever you're doing, when you ain't paying attention, her excuse gonna be, well, I was lonely. So, I mean, however you look at it, bro, we never talk about what they bring to the table. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notification, go live, drop a video. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. That's what a donate, thumbs up, share all that stuff. Appreciate the love and support. Check out my podcast. I have stuff like this eventually on there, being more explicit, more grown man, grown womanish. I am looking for a woman to join the podcast. Hit me up on social media. Hopefully you have some work. If you don't have no work, we'll chop it up. So you will be paid once you start profiting on the podcast. So we can figure all that out. So the podcast, Spotify, Goodfella TV, podcast on Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast on Anchor, my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.